While we celebrate the 4th of July today, I am full on mode of Christmas in July. And I'm going to show you a project that I've been working on for a couple of years. I start, and stop. We know how those things go. But today we're going to make some headway on this project. Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios. And today we're working on a Christmas garland for my Christmas tree here in the studio, encompassing both my writing and my crafting, because I like to write Hallmark style books, and I love to watch Hallmark movies, and I love to read the Hallmark style books. So today we're going to bring it all together. Excuse me. And we're going to show you what we're doing. Now, first off, I went through and I picked out on the Hallmark and Amazon channel, and I picked out all of the covers of Christmas movies that I absolutely adore, and I could watch over and over and over again. And Christmas Kiss is one of those. Now, Christmas Kiss 2, not nearly as good, but this one I can quote the lines from. There was also, then there's the classics like Holiday Inn. And I have White Christmas. I have my book cover, and it's Ozarks Christmas, and I'll have the link for that down in the description box below. But I have quite a stack of them, you can see. Somewhere in here is a movie by my friend Greg McBride called A Heavenly Christmas that you're going to want to make sure you watch this month. As the holidays, the Christmas and July movies kick off on Hallmark tomorrow, July 5th. And I'm going to link the Hallmark webpage down below so you can go in and see when your favorites are running. So I started off with these rectangles, and I did them in red and green. And let me get you a measurement. I cut these out with one of my scallop rectangle dies, and they're about 3 3/4 by 2.5. So we have those. And then I strung them together, alternating red and green, using my red and white candy stripe baker's twine, and this little piece of cardstock to secure it into place. And that's why I stopped, because when I did these, I wanted to make sure they were glued into place solid before I started messing with them. And these are 1.5 inches by 3/4 inches. And then I've just glued them to the back, running the string underneath so that they were good and stable. Now, I haven't thought about, and I probably should have thought about how I wanted to do these, but I haven't. Let me see if I can get this going the right direction, because this is the end going one way. And let's see, how many do I have here? I want to leave that one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And I'll tell you why I'm doing this here in a minute. 22. We're all twisted up. There we go. 23, 24, 25 is this red one here that's stuck. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Okay, so now, I know I'm going to back this up, but I want to go to the center one, so roughly number 30. And I want to put the t-shirt one in here. I just want to bake cookies and watch Christmas movies. I want to put this one in the center. So I'm going to go 1, 2. I need to go backwards again because I want to put that. See, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So this is where this one's going to go. And I'm going to mark that so I don't lose it for right now. And then I'm going to take these and I'm going to fold them in amongst themselves like I had them in the basket so that I can unwrap them. And I'm just going to go in here alternating. And they're hanging up on the cover here, the edge of my table. Now, I have several Christmas movies that I love, so if you would take a moment and tell me down in the description, in the comments below, what is one of your favorite go-to must-watch to make it the Christmas season Christmas movies for you? Mine is A Christmas Kiss, A Heavenly Christmas, Holiday Inn, and White Christmas. And did you know which one of those two movies, Holiday Inn or White Christmas, came first? I'll tell you next week. Okay, so I've got those pinched up here out of the way. Those are going to be the end we start here, but I want to make sure we get this one on first. Now, I am using glue because I want to make sure they stick. I don't like using the double-sided tape because I want these to last. I don't want them coming off every time I put them on the tree. And I store my Christmas ornaments out in the warehouse. So we have temperature changes, which means with temperature changes, they're not going to last very long. The double-sided glue is going to give. Okay, so we got that. I'm going to slide this off to the side. Now, I also have these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the corners to give them a little bit more pop. And I think I have enough of those, but if not, Hobby Lobby will be to the rescue. So I want to take and turn some of these. And I have a wide variety. I've done some in silver and some in gold. If you have something that you enjoy, find a way to make it part of your holiday. Whether it's watching Christmas movies or special desserts, you could do something with miniature versions of your Christmas recipes and make a garland out of them and put them on your tree just like this. You could run these horizontal as well as vertical and run shrink down versions of your recipe cards on here, and that would make a great family tradition. Now, because I started with gold over here on this one, I'm going to move that tray out of the way so I've got room for these to go. I want to make sure that the next one here is a gold one, or I mean is a silver one. And I'm not going to go in any particular order. This one is Engaging Father Christmas. Now, these I do want to hold off on because there are others in this series, so I am going to set that one off. And let's go Coming Home for Christmas with Danica Keller? Danica Keller. So I'm just going to scribble my glue on the back. And the reason I did these on the silver and gold was A, it's Christmas against the red and green, but I also wanted to let these pop. So this one was very plain, so it's on red. I popped it onto silver so it would stand up. So there's that one. So there I want to go over to green and I want to do a gold. So let's do White Christmas. Now I want to make sure that I do Holiday Inn and White Christmas because they're classics. I want to do one on this end of the center and the other one on the other end of the center. So I'm going to lay that one aside. And I forgot to hit my timer. So I know how long I was here because you know that I can't talk a long time with these. And I tried to make these as close to size as I could all the way around. Maybe I need to slide those down. We'll see. And then this one needs to be a silver. Now before I do that, let's see what I'm doing with these. Maybe I'm only going to put one. Maybe only one. We'll see. We are not doing anything special today. I've got ribs that I'm going to cook later. And that's pretty much going to be our thing for this year. We don't like crowds, so we don't go out and do the fireworks out and about, that and being out on the road with the people who feel the need to celebrate inebriatably or distracted driving. So we spent a pretty good chunk last night. There's a local restaurant in Van Buren that we have been wanting to try for 20 years, and we never seemed to think to go down there. And it burned out a few years ago, and they came back bigger and better than ever. So we were going to go to the Q and Q for dinner last night. They do the best smash burgers and tater tots, and they just did a major remodel. It's a really nice place. They had pool tables in the bar. They had games for the kids in a separate area, and they also have axe throwing. And they already have the place for sale. And we wanted to make it one of our regular date nights, but I guess we're not. So I think this was the center, so I did one in each corner. This one I did at the bottom. I think I'm going to try and alternate where I do top and bottom. So let's try that. If I was going to do that, I probably should have put that down lower, but we'll keep that in mind for the rest of them. So this one is going to be a silver one, and we need to go up. So let's try Dashing Through the Snow. I love this guy. He is I can't remember the actor's name, but it's from a Debbie Macomber movie, or a book, and I have modeled one of my characters in book 2 after him. So I know we want to put the bead down on this one, so let's alternate this one up just a little bit more. And we'll do that. And then we can come back with this one. Now I may have to come through and put a dot of glue on these decor pieces. We'll see. If they come off, that's what I'm going to wind up doing. So we've got down, up, down. So let's flip this one over. Slide that one over. And now we need a gold. And let's put the Christmas kiss in here. Now how these are going to string out. Initially I wanted to put these over my sofa table, over my sofa rather, my hide-a-bed in the office. But I have a problem with that. It's too long. So I thought, okay, tree garland it is. And so that's what we're going to do. Now these are really sticky, so I'm thinking maybe they're going to hold. But A Christmas Kiss is a must-to movie, holiday movie for me. So now we're starting to get them untangled here. We want to make sure we've got room for everybody, so this one needs to be a single. Okay, this is Marrying Father Christmas. Finding Father Christmas, Marrying Father Christmas. So let's set these off to the side for right now. Figure out where we want to space those. Let's do the Santa Clauses with Tim Allen, and this has all of them in it. Christmas, oh, the Christmas Contest. That's a really good one. I lost my glue. There it is. Lost my glue. Now this one, the garland piece has to be, the bling has to go to the bottom. So we'll raise this one up just a little bit. Now I have the Christmas Contest on here. So I'm going to put the Christmas movie cookbook on the second half. So we'll put that one over there with Holiday Inn. Now I also have some that are of a different shape. So we'll scoot that one over. This one needs to be a gold. Let's stick the Christmas list in here. And I will continue to do this through the whole thing, and you know what? I'm going to do it all today because I want, this is one of those projects to be finished over on my sofa, and I want it gone. So I'm going to continue putting this one together today. Now this one's a little off, so I'm going to raise that one there, scooch that one up a little bit, and because it's shorter and I want it to fill the space, I'm going to do this on that. I probably should have moved that one up. Can I move that one up? Nope, it's down. It's down. Okay, so we have silver, gold, gold. We need another silver. Oh, Kissing Father Christmas. This needs to go in that one too. Christmas in Evergreen. Christmas in Evergreen. Ghosts of Christmas Past. Let's put that one in here. Had to look, make sure it was a silver border. Holding it up in the light, it almost looked gold. There we go. And this one, that one was double. This one was at the bottom, so we want to make sure we leave room to put this one up at the top. Just like that. Okay. And then we flip. Silver, this one's going to be gold. So let's go ahead and put, let's see, there's 2 Christmas and Evergreens. Let's put Finding Father Christmas, Kissing Father Christmas. We're going to do these on this end and this end. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to flip these over, find the beginning, and let's put Finding Father Christmas on the first card, because they're both silver. So let's see where that winds up. Let's see where that one winds up. Actually, we want to make sure that we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sorry, it's the ACD in me. OCD in me. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So let's put a gold one up here. Christmas Eve Miracle. That one was another really good one. And this one will slide up a little bit because we need to put the bead down here at the bottom. And then we need a silver. Let's see. Looks like the silvers are all on reds by the looks of it. And it's, if I mess that up, it's gonna bug me. So let's just keep going with where we are. I want to make sure that I don't have more Santa Clauses, so I'm going to leave that one. The Last Holiday, yes. You don't really think of it as a Christmas movie, but it is, because of the time in the year that it is set. If you've not seen any of these, if there's any that you've not heard of, please let me know down in the comments below. What of these movies surprised you that you've not heard of? Now, I cannot begin to rank my favorites. It's never going to happen. I will link my blog post series that I did last year on Hallmark movies. And you can go check out my blog. They are on my author account, on my author blog. If I can get half of this done with you, where are we at on time? Oh, we've only got a couple minutes left. I'm not going to get this one done with you on time. But we need a silver. The 9 Lives of Christmas. Oh, this one was super good. If you are an animal lover, and you know cats have 9 lives, so that'll tell you who our animal is for this one. So you're going to want to watch the 9 Lives of Christmas. And there is a follow-up to the 9 Lives of Christmas. I don't know if I have it in here or not. But there is a follow-up to the 9 Lives of Christmas. Okay. And you know, you can't go wrong with a firefighter in your story, right? You gotta have a firefighter in your story. So that was silver. This one's going to be gold. Miracle of Christmas. I should have put mine in the center. I'm not that. I'm proud of the fact that I have written a book. I'll be more proud of the fact when I finish this series. Now, I printed these out on regular copy paper, and then I mounted them to white cardstock to give them a little bit more durability. And it looks like this one has to go at the bottom. Yep. Just like that. And then we need a silver. Let's throw the Polar Express in here. Now I'm also reading Christmas books for my blog series this month for Christmas in July, where I am spotlighting, oh, that one lost its berries, where I am spotlighting Christmas reads and their authors for the entire month on my blog. So if you'd like to find some good Christmas reading with some recommendations, we need a gold on the green, then I highly recommend that you check that out as well. Yeah. Really making a mess of that one, aren't I? I did that one. Green goes up. Mess that one up. This one should be at the bottom. You know, so that may bother me. Oh no, that one was the one we had plenty of room, so we went back and did 2 of those. That was it. That was it. So we're going to stick that one right there. There, 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 there. We have a red. Let's throw one of the rectangles in. It has to be a silver one, so let's see what we have for silver. We have the Cookie Exchange, Christmas Cottage. The rest of them are all gold. So let's throw this one on there. And as I get ready to close this down, I will come back. I'll be back on Monday to show you the final flip through of this, that it is done. I'd love to be able to show you with it on a tree, but that's not going to happen because I'm not putting a tree up in this office yet. Just because it's Christmas in July doesn't mean I'm putting a tree up. But I want you to come back tomorrow when I will be using one of my many Christmas collections that I have purchased from Spectrum Art Creations for our Saks Saturday. So until then, please remember to like, to share, subscribe, and creative Christmas blessings.